Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Randy4short or Randy4short, and we are going to be setting up my October budget. So let's jump right into it. There are going to be a couple of changes for the month of October, a couple of updates. So while I've been gone, of course, I've been working on taxes. We had umpteen birthdays in the last 2 weeks. Me and my husband celebrated our wedding anniversary. We got a cat. This is actually the first cat I've ever had in my life, and it's been interesting so far. It's definitely been super busy because I am somewhat working from home and I do somewhat have my son here with me, and it's just like every 5 seconds I have to look up to make sure he didn't strangle the cat. My son is only 1.5 years, so that's why I have to keep a very close eye on him when he's around the cat. But yeah, so it's just been busy. So apologies on the sudden hiatus, but I've been busy. So yeah, whenever I disappear, it's usually because I'm super busy in my real life or it's because I'm sick. So one of the two typically is what keeps me away. But anyways, on to the life updates about our October budget. So I did get a raise, an annual raise, and my husband has now gone part-time. So that is going to be reflected in our budget. And other than that, I'm just trying to see, we haven't received his checks yet with his part-time hours. So I'm not exactly sure what his checks are going to look like. So October is just going to be like a trial month until I figure out what exactly he's going to be paid on the regular. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So without further ado, our income for the month of October that I will be budgeting is $5,380. We won't be rolling over anything from September's budget. So our income total is $5,380. We're still not putting anything into our emergency fund. As for our goals, guys, I'm really not sure what we're going to be working towards because there's so many things that I want to do, but with this income cut, it's going to be tight. So our mortgage is still $1,859.45. Childcare is $1,280. Water and trash, I have increased the water and trash to $120, up $5 from $115, just because I have noticed that our water and trash has been $115 and some change, so it's put me over just a little bit in 2 of my budgets. So I'm just upping the budget for now, and we'll see how it goes in the future. But electric is still $30. Natural gas, we're still budgeting $30. Life insurance for my husband is $69.96. Life insurance for me is $57.64. Vivint is going to be $56.47. And then MetLife, I am going to bring this down to what it has been. It's been $252 and some change, so I'm just going to budget $253, and typically it's supposed to be $265.66. So I haven't looked into why it's gone down, but it's been the $252 and some change for 2, maybe 3 months now. So if it goes back up to this $265, then I'll look into it. But for right now, I'm just going to take that blessing and not look a gift horse in the mouth. And Frontier is $54.76. Verizon, Verizon should be around, yeah, I still don't know what my true Verizon bill is going to be. Last month it was $96.08. And I'm thinking it should be around 101 and some change, so I'm going to budget 102. And our ID theft is still the same, $12.90. Netflix is still $12.99. Hulu is still $11.99. And Disney Plus, where is Disney Plus? So Disney Plus is actually going to fall into my November budget because the way my October budget dates work, my October budget ends on November 5th, I believe. So Disney Plus is due on like the 6th or something. So that's going to be in my November budget, which is why you won't see it in here. So iCloud is actually $9.99. So yeah. So I'm going to add those up really quick. So that total is $3,961.15, and so we have $1,418.85 left. So now we're going to move on to our digital envelopes. And I am excited that I am part of the beta testing for Q Money right now. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that link is in the description. So Q Money is the app that I've been waiting on to switch to for my digital envelopes. And so far it's looking good. I can't wait till it actually really launches. So yeah. So for gas, we are going to do $90 a week. So for 4 weeks, that is $360. $100 for groceries every week. So for 4 weeks, that is $400. Diapers is the same, $80. Oh my gosh. So me and my husband are thinking to start potty training our son, but yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out. If you guys have any potty training tips, like I haven't even begun to look into it either, but if you guys have any tips, then leave them down in the comments, because we could use any little bit of tips and tricks that we can get our hands on, because yeah, we're both, well, since my husband is going part-time, it could be a little bit easier for him to take the wheel on it. But yeah, it's a whole little situation going on. So each one of us are going to get $50 for our fund money. So I do try to prioritize fund money as a necessity if we're able to, just because, you know, all work and no play makes me really crabby. So yeah, I like to make sure we get our fund money. So let's go ahead and add this up. So that is $990. So subtract it from that total before. So that leaves us with $428.85. We don't have any planned expenses just because I have one in October. It's my husband's birthday, but I don't think we're gonna do anything. If we do anything, then we'll probably take it out of like our digital envelopes, like money we already have. So we can't do anything for his birthday, and typically he doesn't really like to do anything for his birthday, just something simple. If we do anything, like go out to eat or something. So that's about the only thing for October that I'm thinking of. Halloween, I did buy a crap ton of candy last year, and it's our first time in this house because we bought this house in March or May, one of them in months of 2019. And so last year was our first Halloween in this house, and the whole entire neighborhood is new because we bought new construction. So it was very interesting. I've never given out candy at like my parents' house, and my parents have never done it. So I was excited to do it, and I of course, me and my baby are sitting out on a porch or whatever, and we just have just put in candy in the little kids' baskets. But let's just say I wasn't really impressed with the effort, because you don't need to be rich or anything like that in order to have a great costume, but I just wasn't impressed with the effort of the costumes that I saw. Like, the little kids did good. The parents put the little kids in costumes, but there were a lot of teenagers, and only like a handful actually made an effort. Most of them just like painted their face black as like robbers or whatever, and they had pillowcases, and they just dressed in black. And I'm like, is that a trend that I'm not? So at least when I was a teenager still trick-or-treating, I don't know about y'all, but I trick-or-treated in my teenage years. But I actually made an effort to dress up. So I think the least effort that I made was probably in my last year, where I dressed up as a boy. But I was a very convincing boy. I mean, take that how you want to, but yeah. Anyways, and then the thing that really got me was that actual literal homeless people came up to my door. I mean, that's smart on their part because, you know, they got free candy, but that was interesting. It was very interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but let's just say that was very unexpected. So, but anyways, with the Rona and everything out there, we're not sitting out there this year. So, long story short. But yeah, I digress. So long story short, we are not handing out candy this year because of, you know, obvious reasons of what's going on in the world out there. So yeah, and plus my son wouldn't sit still in order for me to hand out candy. So I'll probably still dress him up, but I probably won't be buying anything. And if I do, it'll come out of his fund money so we can get him a costume. But anyway, so all that to say, no planned expenses for the month of October. So 0 there, and remaining is still $428.85. Alrighty, so house supplies is going to get, I believe I changed up the amounts of my sinking funds. So house supplies is $20 this go round. Clothing is $20. Yard service, I've given up on trying to find somebody. So we're just going to get like Roundup and spray our yard ourselves. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad, but we'll see. So yard service is just going to get $15. Toiletries and beauties is going to get the usual $35. Beauty just for my eyebrows right now, but I am having a very difficult time finding, like, because I go to 2 or 3 places that does my eyebrows, and only one is even open right now. And they at first were saying cash only, and then I'm like, really, bruh? There's a coin shortage right now. I don't carry cash either. So anyways, they wised up, and then now they're taking card, but it's usually $7 to get my eyebrows started, but now it's $9 plus a 50-cent processing fee for using your card, which was always there. But I'm just like, you went from $7 to $9, and you're not even giving me like my little rewards points, because I don't know about where you guys live, but where I live, typically they give you like a loyalty program card thingy where if you get so many like visits, then your 10th or 7th one or whatever it is free. And they weren't even taking that. Like, I went to them because I had a free one, and they were like, no, we're not honoring those right now. I'm like, okay, it's a pandemic right now, I'll support y'all. And then I find out that they went up $2 on the price. It's just like, bruh, low key, I have wax at home, I'm just saying. But anyways, home repair and maintenance is going to be the usual $25. And I'm so sorry, I'm super chatty. I missed you guys. You guys don't even know I miss doing these videos. I miss talking to you guys. So just forgive me for being super chatty in this video. And yeah, so medical is our new sinking fund that we're going to back into, because what I'm thinking right now is I'm thinking to build up our medical fund, just because that's the thing that could take us out in an instant. So what I'm thinking to do, and I talked to my husband about it. My husband's just like really cool with whatever I decide. Like, rarely does he say no, or, you know, he just goes with the flow with whatever I'm trying to do for us. So yeah, so what I'm thinking for us is to basically beef up our medical fund, because last year when we had the flu, we was in urgent care back and forth. It was ridiculous. And I was missing work, and my husband was missing work, and it was just ridiculous. So anyways, I'm thinking to beef up our medical fund just so we can have like kind of a buffer, especially for when it gets cold right now with the Rona out there and everything. So that's my thought right now. But either way, I do want to start beefing up our emergency fund just in general. So yeah, so I'm going to come back to this medical fund. Oh, I do need to draw my line though. So, un momento, por favor. Okay. All right, so this section is going to be like, huh? What? Did you pay off all your debt? Okay, let me tell you really quick, a quick debt tracker update. So we last paid off our Sapphire card, which is like I want to say like 5,600, somewhere around there. But now we still have Citizen One, which is our home security equipment. And then we still have our Kaiser hospital bill. So besides my school loans, those are the only two debts that we have left to pay off. And if I had to guess, those would be, I'm not even gonna guess what the total amount needed is to pay those off. So what I'm thinking to do is pay off the Citizen One loan and pay off the Kaiser loan, because I'm not sure what my husband's check is going to be. So I'm not even sure if we could fit in all three of the debts, the Citizen One, the school loans, and the Kaiser hospital bill. So for right now, we're going to pay on this every month. I'm going to pay off the other two sometime in October. So yeah. So yeah, student loans is still 112.01. So let's go back and take this. So we'll take the 428.85 and then we will subtract the 112.01, and then we'll subtract each one of these to see what we have left so that we can put that amount into the medical spot. So what's left is 101.84. So we'll go ahead and add this up. Okay, so that's 316.84. So 316.84 minus 428.85. That leaves us with 112.01, and this total is 112.01. So the remaining minus the debt total leaves us with 0. So that is a zero-based budget. But let's go ahead and write in our budget summary just to make sure that all of our math is correct. All right, so that is 0. So we in fact do have a zero-based budget, and that is going to be my budget for October. So so an update, when I post this should be going up either the last day of September or sometime early October. So as for hitting 1,000 subscribers, thank you guys so much for all my new subscribers. We are definitely getting there. We're not going to hit it by October 1st, but what I'm thinking to do is just give it the rest of October and just make the giveaway on Halloween, so that way it's like a virtual trick-or-treat, but mainly a treat for whoever wins. So we'll do kind of like that, where I'm gonna do the giveaway on, or announce the giveaway winners on October 31st, and I'll probably announce like a week ahead of time how to enter and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned if you want to enter that giveaway later this month. I know it's hella early, but I'm just letting you guys know now that to just stay tuned to the channel, especially as that week before Halloween approaches. And yeah, so if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to help me get to 1,000 subscribers by Halloween, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.